Now, continuing coverage this evening, the Newport News police chief weighs in on youth violence data that 13 News Now uncovered. Records reveal 14 children were victims of gun violence this year. That's a sharp increase from last year. Brittany Miller sat down with the chief today, who says his department is focused on the city's youth.
More and more children in Newport News are becoming shooting victims.
I don't want people to think that there's just individuals running around and juveniles are being shot in our city. According
to data I got from an open records request, 14 kids have been shot so far this year. In 2024, 4 children were shooting victims. That's an increase of 250%. Chief Steve Drew says they're all isolated incidents.
Being with an individual who's involved in a particular type of crime or particular type of activity, I may not be involved in that, but I'm hanging out with you, at 2, 3 in the morning. What are we doing out at that time? Access to firearms, not being able to de-escalate and walk away, social media.
Chanda Costin is the founder of a gun violence intervention and prevention program that focuses on Newport News. She says the data indicates a systemic problem.
250% doesn't happen overnight.
One that she says will take work from the entire community to improve.
We need people that's going to dig in for the long haul, not necessarily doing it for themselves, right, or for their children, but for their children.
According to the chief, his officers are a part of those efforts. Though he disagrees that it's a systemic problem, he says his officers are focused on the youth and building relationships with them.
If you talk to any officer here, like one of the foundations, one of the things you guys focus on the most, they will talk to you about building relationships with the youth.
Reporting in Newport News, Brittany Miller, 13 News Now.
Other areas of youth violence are down this year, including child homicides and the number of teens charged in shootings.